Hi Pisces, this is your December 27th through January 2nd weekly tarot reading. I'll do 4 separate spreads in this week's reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support this channel. But before we begin this reading, I want to thank you all for all your support in 2021, and I hope 2022 brings you happiness, abundance, and prosperity. Happy New Year. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Chariot. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Three of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Cups with the Six of Wands and the Ten of Cups. And we also have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Well, it's going to be one magical week for you. One magical New Year's Eve and the New Year's night. I think this for most of you, this is somebody you already know, Pisces, by the way, right? And if you, another by the way in this speech I have for you right now, if you are thinking about going to a party, a New Year's party, or you're thinking about, or if you're invited to one, I think you should go. Because this person, I think, is planning their move during that night. And like I said, for most of you, this is somebody you already know, but perhaps you're just acquaintances, perhaps they're a friend of a friend, or for some of you, perhaps you've already gone on a couple of dates. But this person is, they've made up their mind about you, and nothing is going to stop this person. Absolutely, there's nothing in the world that's going to stop this person. This person is coming at you like a freight train, and it's almost impossible to stop a freight train that's going full speed, right? Well, perhaps that was a poor choice of words, but I hope you get the comparison, right? We got the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or this person is embracing the energy of the King of Swords, right? Like somebody who is very determined, very decisive, somebody who doesn't take no for an answer, and if this person, you know, made up their mind about something, you can't change it. And that's exactly what I see here on the left side. That's it. This person is coming in, and like I just said, that is it. We have 2 aces, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, right? And the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of victory. The Chariot is a card of going someplace. It's a card of travel. But the Chariot is the type of a victory when people just bulldoze over others. But I'm not saying they're going to bulldoze over you, but this just shows their determination. They're coming in. They're coming in. They're ready to go. That Ace of Swords right there is clarified by the Three of Wands. The Ace of Swords is a brand spanking new beginning. The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, very direct conversation this person will have with you. And you see how the King of Swords is holding up a sword, right? And that's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is all about truth, and the truth is they want you, and they want to marry you. That's the whole truth. The Ace of Swords is clarified by the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is my card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. So they made a decision to pursue you, they made a decision to marry you, they made a decision to do whatever it takes for you to say yes, right? And there's that Three of Cups, the third card from the left. The Three of Cups is either a card of a party or a gathering or some sort of an event, and since we have New Year's during this week, most likely they're planning their decisive, their serious move for the New Year's night. So like I said, if you are invited to a New Year's party, I think you should go. If you're hosting one, then it's going to be one of the guests. Right? But the Three of Cups is also a card of a union, a very happy union. Speaking of a happy union, in the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Cups with the Six of Wands and the Ten of Cups. That Ten of Cups, let's talk about that first. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. It's a family card. It's actually one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. If having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. The Six of Wands prior to the Ten of Cups is a proposal. Back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card, right? But overall, it's a card of victory. It's a card of success. It's kind of similar to the Chariot card, right? The Chariot is also a victory card. So they're planning to win you over. They've got a plan, you know, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. They definitely have a plan. Not just a speech, but you will know for sure that this person is the real deal by the things they say and by the things they do. Perhaps they'll give you a present or something, right? And there you are, the Queen of Cups, the first card in the potential outcome. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. I always like when a king and a queen come out in the same spread. Granted, the two of you are most likely different zodiac signs, but you're vibing on a similar level in terms of being on the queen and the king level. That means the two of you are two mature individuals. You can compromise if you have to. You're prepared for a commitment. You're prepared for marriage, right? And you're prepared to move forward with this person. So I don't really see any cards suggesting you'll be shocked or you'll be hesitating. So like I said, for most of you, this is someone you already know, and you kind of know. You kind of know that this person's got their eye on you. You kind of know that this person is preparing their move towards you, right? Something like that. You're not going to be shocked. You're not going to be shocked. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised on how, I guess, intense this person's offer is, but intense in a very positive way. It's like I said, they're coming, and nothing in this world can stop them. All right, Pisces, really happy for you. Congratulations. Pisces, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have Death, we have the Page of Swords, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. A bit of a weird spread, but I think I know what's happening here. And it'll probably play out for very few of you, Pisces, to be honest with you. So somebody will either make you or your significant other a very inappropriate offer. And it could be coming from a Scorpio, or it could be coming from somebody from the past, from your past, or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other's past. And the answer to this offer is going to be absolutely not. All right, so the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, this is a passionate offer. I think it's an offer to get busy behind closed doors. That's what I see here with the Ace of Wands, right? Then we have Death. The first card I came out, Death could be a Scorpio. Death is the personal Scorpio card. Or Death is somebody from the past. You know, Death could symbolize the end of a relationship or marriage at some point in the past. And, you know, it could have been a year ago, 2 years ago. I don't know. That I don't know. The Page of Swords right there in the middle. It could play out as a message coming your way. The Page of Swords often plays out as somebody who is spying, somebody who is keeping tabs. So perhaps they've been spying and keeping tabs on you or your person. Or the Page of Swords is your message. A very straightforward, very direct message. You see how the Page of Swords in this deck, this person is leaning backwards. They look suspicious. They've got their sword out and they're sort of ready to strike if they have to. So this person is on defense, right? So that could be your reaction, initial reaction, and the message being sent to that person, back to that person. And what it says in the message, you may use a few very harsh words, to be honest with you. I think you're going to get really upset with this person, right? The Four of Cups right next to the deck, this is a card of a rejection. So you're rejecting this person flat out. Or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other is rejecting them, right? So, yeah, a very specific message, but spreads like this do come through every once in a while. So don't be surprised, all right? Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Pisces, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we are firmly in Venus retrograde until pretty much the end of January. and this is when more excess than usual tend to resurface. We have the Tower, clarified by the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Empress. We have Judgment, clarified by the High Priestess. And we also have the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. Unfortunately, we don't have any court cards here. We don't have any aces. We don't have any knights. We don't have any pages. All we have here is a situation. Well, yes, everything is a situation, but that's what we got here. Right, so perhaps you're thinking about this person's reconciliation. Perhaps they've already made you a reconciliation offer. And the good news here is that it's going to be 100% up to you. You'll just have to use your intuition. At the end of the day, it will all come down to your own intuition, Pisces. Right, and whenever I see spreads like that, that means you'll be okay either way. Perhaps if you still have some feelings for this person, you can give them a second chance. But if you don't, you'll still be okay. You know, you'll manage, you'll survive. So the first card that came out is the Tower, and it's clarified by the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. The Tower is your connection falling to the ground at some point in the past, just being destroyed. And I think the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right is also a card of something coming to an end. And it must have been something that ended abruptly, because both the Tower and the Ten of Swords are talking about something just happens all of a sudden. Perhaps they left you, or perhaps they made this call to end this relationship, right? And now they regret it. They regret it a lot, because the Tower is clarified by the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, you know, two fives. And the Five of Cups is a card of a regret. This is a card of grieving. And the Five of Pentacles is a card of feeling left out in the cold, feeling miserable. So that's the way they feel right now. They think that they made a huge, huge mistake. Right? Then we have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Empress. That is you in both of those cards. You're sitting back on your throne. You're very relaxed. You always knew they'll come back. You know, you're just chilling. You know, you're the Empress here, right? And everybody knows who the Empress is. The Empress does not require an introduction. The Nine of Cups, that Empress is clarifying, this is a card of a wish come true, or this is a card of personal satisfaction. So like I said, you always knew they'll come back. And now that they are back, you're just smiling. You know, you're very relaxed about this whole situation, right? You're not going crazy. You're just sitting there and thinking as to what you want to do here, right? Then we have Judgment, clarified by the High Priestess. Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past. And the High Priestess is all about your own intuition in this spread. Like I said, it's going to be 100% up to you what you want to do here. But either way, you'll be okay. You'll be okay either way, Pisces. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Pisces, this week. We have the Ten of Swords, we have the Five of Cups, we have the World, and we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. This really reminds me of the X spread I did for you a few minutes ago, right? So somebody will really, really want to get you back here, right? And they have lots and lots of regrets about what happened in the past. And they're coming in as the Magician on the bottom of the deck. So the Magician is all about manifestation and taking action. This person really, really wants you, right? They're manifesting you back into their life. And perhaps they are taking some sort of an action, even though we didn't see any action in the X spread. Remember how we had no aces, no pages, no knights, but perhaps they're doing something, right? You would know what they're doing, Pisces, all right? So the first card that came out is the Ten of Swords. This is a card of an abrupt ending. And then we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card of regret or grieving, all right? So they do regret that the fact that you're no longer together, the fact that it came to an abrupt ending in the past. The last card that came out is the World. The World is my happy end card. So whatever you think a happy end when it comes to this particular person is, Pisces, in your life, to you personally, that's what you should do. Remember, and that's exactly what I told you during the X spread. Whatever, it's going to be 100% up to you. If you want to get back together with them, then if you think that would be a happy end for you, go ahead. But if you want to just put it to rest and move on and forget about this person, sure, not a problem. You'll be okay either way, Pisces. Alright, so yeah, that's what I got for you for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. Happy New Year one more time. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.